Welcome to the first episode of the Fourth Quarter Podcast, which is a podcast that's talking about basketball, sports, anything that's big in the world, you know what I'm saying? And the hosts are going to be myself. You got Demir in the top left corner. You got Rodney in the bottom left corner. You got Kenny in the bottom right corner. Say what's up, y'all.
What's good?
Kenny, we're going to be going over basketball.
All right, so we just gonna hop right into it. But before we do that, I want to I know we don't got no drinks in that, but I just want to toast to this, y'all. I appreciate y'all doing this with me, and not even just with me, but for yourself. You know what I'm saying? So let's just toast to it and work hard, y'all.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But all right, we gonna hop right into it. What we gonna be doing for our first episode? So y'all can kind of get to know us and get to know what basketball players and stuff we like. We're gonna be drafting our own starting fives from today's NBA. So what I'm gonna do, I got a hat right here, and I got all of our names in it already. They already balled up and stuff, so I'm not cheating. So I'm gonna put them in this hat, and I'm gonna draw, and then that's gonna be the draft order. We're gonna do a serpentine order. So whoever's fourth, they're going to go first in the next round. And then we all going to pick 5 people, and then we'll discuss who we think has the best team and why and stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and draw the first name. Let's see. So all right, I'm going to pick one. So the first person is Kenny. Kenny got the first pick.
So it's not rigged.
All right. I figured I'd get the first pick. So
let me hold on, Kenny. I'm gonna get the order, and then what's the name?
Affirmative.
Come on, baby.
Second pick.
Me, bro.
Is Damian.
Okay.
If I get last pick, we're gonna have some words.
Let's see. Third pick is me.
So what's going on?
That means the fourth pick is Rod. So
because my name ain't even in the hat.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to show. The fourth pick is Rod.
Oh, okay.
I would actually be happy with the fourth pick. You get double back.
Oh,
everybody.
Forgot about that part. That's very critical.
Yeah. Okay, let me see.
All right, so Kenny, whenever you're ready, man, you can start it off.
My number 1 pick, I'm going with LeBron James.
Okay.
Should have listed my top 30.
All right. Well, my pick, I think I'm gonna go with Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Okay, that was who I was hoping you were gonna pick him, but okay. All right, so with my pick, I'm gonna try something different. I'm gonna go with Anthony Davis for my pick.
Think it got better than that.
Okay, Rod.
Okay, so I'm gonna go with Kawhi Leonard.
Okay, that's a good pick. That was who I was thinking about, other than Anthony Davis.
You need a 3 to win in this league. So
okay.
Definitely.
All right, so go ahead, Rod. You go again.
Since I got Kawhi already, I'm gonna need a point, so I'm gonna go with Stephen Curry. Healthy.
That's a good pick. Why you pick him? What made you pick him? Other than, we know he's great, but what as far as your team, you know what I'm saying? What made you pick him?
Steph has the ability to dominate on and off ball, and to dominate with or without another superstar player on his team. So you pair him with one of the best threes in the game, as you saw what he did with Kevin Durant. It's going to be hard to stop. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Great.
So with my second pick, I'm going to go with I'm going to go with James Harden for my second pick.
And you gonna be running him at the point?
I'm not sure. Yeah, I got to see who y'all pick. I picked him for real because I wanted to pair Harden. Well, I'm gonna go backwards. Like I picked AD first because I wanted to have like a defensive stalwart. So that's why I picked Harden second because I could pair him with AD, being that Harden isn't the best defensively. You know what I'm saying? So he got somebody behind him that can protect the rim and stuff like that. So that's why I did that. But I don't know if I'm gonna run him at the one yet. I gotta see like how things look. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Well, my second pick. It's kind of tough because I didn't know if I wanted to go big man right now since I already got Giannis, but I think I'm gonna get somebody to feed him the ball, even though he's usually the primary ball handler. But I think if you put him in a different environment, things will change. So I'm gonna go Trae Young.
I was hoping y'all forgot about him, bro.
Based on the fact that he can shoot. He reminds me of Curry in a way. He's very unselfish. So I feel like him and Giannis, that tandem will work just because of his unselfishness. And then if Giannis doesn't have it going, or if they find a way to stop him driving to the paint, then Trae Young can do his thing and shoot, or you know what I'm saying, just create plays. So yeah. Trae Young, man.
That's a good pick.
All right, Kenny.
My second pick, this one's pretty rough. I don't know which way I want to direct myself. I'm gonna go with Klay Thompson.
That's a nice fit.
And this is also about the best fit, guys.
Yeah.
Like the best how you think they would play together.
You
Right.
Agreed.
The 2 rounds, I would say we kind of, you know what I'm saying, everybody, we haven't established any, like, distance between the teams yet. Not, like, everybody got 2 pretty good players, so, yeah, so, all right. Kenny, it'll be your pick again.
Okay. So I got my 1. I got LeBron James at the 1. I have Klay Thompson at the 2. I'm going to get me a rim protector. I'm going with Joel Embiid.
That was a good one.
Man, that kind of throws my pick off now.
Back to the drawing board.
Yeah.
That was mine too, so.
Let's see.
Oh, and the reason, before you go, because I know if somebody is watching, they're probably going to say this. The reason we haven't picked KD yet is because he's injured. Because we probably would, everybody, we all probably would have picked him by now. But yeah, so that's the reason we haven't picked him.
What's crazy? I forgot all about Broski.
I did too. I'm guilty. I forgot
all about him.
But I forgot about him because he's injured. You know what
right? Yeah.
I speak for myself. I forgot.
I did too. With my third pick, based on who I got now, I think I'm gonna go with. Let's see. Y'all might be a little thrown off by this, but I think I'm gonna go Russ at my shooting guard.
You got Russ and Trae Young?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what made you pick that? Because people will learn. I know, but people will learn that you're not the biggest Russ fan. So, what made
the reason why I say that is because no matter how bad I think he is as a basketball player, his tenacity and his will to win is unmatched. So the reason why I got him with this lineup, and he's a point guard, I don't need him to shoot at all.
Yeah.
He plays very good defense. Like I said, he's very tenacious. And we've seen the numbers. He's a triple-double machine, so he can assist. He can find plays for Trae. He can find plays for Giannis. And I guess when I need him to, I guess he can go get me a bucket. So I will have Russ at my shooting guard position. And, yeah, start Trae Young at the point.
Okay. So for me, this pick, this is kind of hard. but I'm gonna go with Bradley Beal for my third pick.
Okay. So you have AD, Bill, and who else?
Harden. So I am gonna have Harden at my 1. I'll have Bill at the 2 or 3, depending on who my 4th pick is. And I'm gonna go Bradley Beal so I can bolster the scoring for my 2 guards. You know what I'm saying? Any one of them could go off for 50 any given night. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's why I picked Bill.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do it like this. Because I want scoring in my backcourt. I want shooters.
Mm-hmm.
And I want a lot of ball handlers. I want people that can do different things. So I'm gonna go Damian Lillard.
That's a good pick. I was thinking about that's who my I was between Bill and Lillard.
You got Curry and Dame?
Okay.
Yeah, I like that because Steph and Kawhi, they're not pressed to have the ball in their hands as long as they're winning. So that lets Dame be able to do a little bit more floor spread. We're gonna be a little weak defensively at 1 and 2, but we'll be all right because nobody's gonna outscore us. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And then it's my pick again, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So to shore up those defensive woes, I'm gonna need me somebody that's gonna protect that rim. You know what I'm saying? Joel gone.
Yes.
Joel gone, so I'm gonna need a dog down there. I know people don't like him right now. I know he's hated right now. But I'm gonna go with that. We'll go Bear. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's pretty good. You're gonna protect the rim.
So you might get by Dame, but it's not gonna be pretty. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So for me, for my 4th pick, man, this is rough. I want to go somebody, but I need some defense on my team, so I'm not even gonna go him. I'm gonna go Paul George for my 4th pick.
I was debating with that. I was like,
I'm gonna go Paul George for my 4th pick.
I mean, you're getting offense and defense with that one. That's a good pick.
That one got me mentally. Okay.
I'll go Paul George. So yeah, and of course that's like you said, Demir is giving me offense and defense. You know what I'm saying? So that'll really help Bill and Harden because they aren't the best defensively. So yeah.
Well, obviously I need a big man, and with Giannis on the court, you definitely got to have spacing. You can't just be down there clogging the paint. So I need to get me a center that will be able to shoot at least a couple of times a night, and it's very I guess you could say skilled offensively. Don't play a lick of D, but I'm gonna go Cat.
Okay.
I'm gonna go Cat, man.
That's okay though, because you got Giannis. So
yeah,
that's a good pair.
What I was
thinking
about. Yeah,
they're like
that's
parallel.
what I was good. Right.
You can't do it all, but yeah, that's a good pairing.
All right, Kenny, for your last pick, man.
No, I got 2 more picks.
Yeah, he got 2 more, but they in a row though, so this will be your last.
Oh, okay.
My
bad.
I miscounted.
For my 4th, I'm gonna go with Porzingis at my 4.
Okay.
So I have Embiid at the 5, and I have Porzingis at my 4. All right.
Okay.
I respect that pick.
Then I go again for my last pick, correct?
Yeah.
All right. Cam took George, so my plan B, Jason Tatum.
That's a good pick, man. That's a good pick. That's a good pick. That's a good pick.
So to round out your team, can you have LeBron at the 1?
Yep.
Klay at the 2, Tatum at the 3, Porzingis at the 4, and Embiid at the 5.
Yep.
Okay.
Say that's a solid lineup.
That's a good versatile team. You know what I'm saying?
But to slow down some of your offense for my final pick, going at the 4, I'm gonna go with old Montrezl Harrell.
That's an underrated pick. You know what I'm saying? Like you could have got somebody better, but you chose. I see what you.
Hey man, as you can see on the shirt, I'm all about dogs. I'm all about that winning mentality. And Montrez, he go out there and he try to win every night. The defense is astounding, and he actually has a little offensive bag to him. So yeah, at my 4, I need somebody like that. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Montrezl Harrell.
Okay, to round out my team, I'm gonna go a little. This is gonna be a little different. You know what I'm saying? But this is gonna give me. I feel like this is gonna give me everything I need at my 4. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get Ben Simmons and run him at my 4.
That's losing. That's not winning basketball.
So Montrezl will average 45. Okay.
One of the best defenders. One of the best defenders in the league. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he can guard pretty much anybody on you guys' teams. You know what I'm saying? But not guard, like officially stop them. But you know what I'm saying? He can slow him down a little. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Do his job. Okay.
Then he can at times when Harden is in, you know what I'm saying, he get in his Harden bag, turning it over and stuff. I can say, hold up, Harden. Step aside. You know what I'm saying? Let Ben
handle things.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So
I respect that.
I got Harden at my 1, Bill at the 2, PG at the 3, Ben Simmons at the 4, and then AD at the 5.
So it's on me, right?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, so at my 4, I'm a little conflicted because I got 2 prospects here.
While he's conflicted, I'm gonna tell y'all my lineup. I don't think I did, but obviously I got Trey at the 1, Russ at the 2.
You're missing.
Hold on. Oh, man, I'm tweaking. My bad. Trey at the 1, Russ at the 2, Giannis at my 3, Trez at my 4, and Karl Anthony Towns at my 5. So I feel like I got a little bit of everything you need.
Like that.
Say that one more time, Demir.
My lineup?
Yeah.
Trey Young at my point guard position, Russell Westbrook at my 2, Giannis at my 3, Montrezl Harrell at my 4, and Karl Anthony Towns as my center.
All right.
I can go 3 different ways right now.
Ooh. What's your conflict? You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you need? What you looking at? Like, what is it?
Because I have enough scoring, so I don't really need Siakam. You know what I'm saying? I don't need him. You know what I'm saying? I don't need him.
I was thinking about Lowry too.
Oh yeah, so you're not trying to win. But it's like
Go ahead.
I'll just. But see, Siakam is good. He's not bad. Don't get me wrong, but you don't need too many people who want to shoot that thing. You know what I'm saying? I want my 4 and 5 to counter my 1 and my 2. I'm going heavy offense with my 1 and my 2, so I want my 3, 4, and 5 to be heavy defense, rebounders. So I'm gonna go with Bam Adebayo because he can play kind of that Draymond Green role, suit the Draymond Green role with less threes. He can rebound the ball. He rebounds like he's 7 feet. He blocks shots. He gets steals. He averages like 5 assists per game. So, and he's not looking to shoot the ball. You know what I'm saying? He's just gonna do what you ask him to do, and I think he'll pair nicely with Rudy Gobert.
Okay. So are you running Steph or Dame at your 1? Or is it kind of just like a 2-guard lineup?
I'm gonna just let it like co-run the point. You know what I'm saying? It might be more Dame heavy at the 1, just so we can run Steph around screens. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know what type of gravity he puts with that. So my whole 5, just to name them out. I'm gonna go Dame at the 1. I'm gonna go Steph at the 1, where Dame's gonna be the primary ball handler. Dame at the 2, Kawhi at the 3, Bam at the 4, Gobert at the 5.
Okay. You look like you got it's good.
So Ryan, you got 2 centers, right? Like, did you do that on purpose?
Bam 6'9", he can run the 4 to 5.
Bam can?
Yeah.
All right.
You got Kristaps, right?
Stretch the floor.
Barely. You shooting percentage this year?
So if we're looking at this, I'm gonna tell y'all my rankings of these teams.
Yes.
You could just do 2, 3, and 4. We know I have number 1. Just do 2, 3, and 4.
No. Hey, I'm very excited to hear everybody rate it, and don't be biased. Like, you don't have to say yourself one. Like, you know what I'm saying, guys?
I got my 1 and 2. I'm conflicted between who's 3 and who's 4. that's where I'm conflicted at. But let me hear. Do y'all have y'all rankings?
All right. Well, I didn't really like put y'all teams together here on my phone, but I think I can kind of look at it and see who got who. Mm-hmm. Honestly, I like Kenny's a lot. Not to be biased, I would honestly say he's number 1. Based on what Giannis has been doing the past 2 years, not like I said, not even trying to be biased, I would put my team second just based on the fact that it's going to be hard to stop that 3 position with the other bigs that I got and Trae Young running the point if he if everything went perfectly. And then looking at Rod and Cam's team. That's actually a toss-up. Wait, Cam, you had Kawhi, right?
No, Rod has Kawhi.
Well, if I had to make a decision right now, so yeah, I would go Kenny 1, me 2, Rod 3, Cam 4.
Okay.
Ranking the teams.
And okay, for me, I'm gonna go Rod number 1 only because I feel like his team fits. Like he probably has the best fit out of all of these teams. Then I would say mine is 2, and the only reason I'm putting mine behind his is because my team kind of doesn't fit. Like Harden, Bill, and George, they're gonna be fighting over the ball. You know what I'm saying? So that's the only reason I would say mine is number 2, because I think I have the most talent on this list. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you think so?
Wait,
I don't know. Not about the talent, but because Paul George has shown that he can play with another star player. He's played with Kawhi pretty good. He played with Russ pretty good. And I think anybody deserves a hand clap for that, for the way Russ plays. So I don't know. Now Bill.
So I would go Rod 1, me 2. See, it's hard between y'all 2 teams, bro, because your team is good, but you don't have much shooting. You got Trae Young and Cat, but other than that, it's not much shooting on your team. So
wait, hold on, time out. I thought you said Russ could shoot.
No, he's not the best shooter.
Mid-range off the glass.
He's not the best shooter.
Oh, he's skilled?
He is skilled. He is skilled. But I'm just talking about, like, with today's game, 3-point shooting. You know what I'm saying? So, but then, Kenny, your team, I feel like Embiid is going to clog that paint up for the LeBrons and the Tatums. You know what I'm saying? Not saying they can't shoot, but Embiid, So, I don't know, bro. I'm gonna go Demir at 3. I'm gonna go Demir at 3, Kenny 4.
I just got a question. So you said that you put yourself second, but you have 3 guys on your team that would fight for the ball. How does that equal out to second?
Because even though they will be fighting, it's still all-star. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're still good at basketball. So even though Harden fights for the ball, like, in my eyes, James Harden doesn't play the best brand of basketball right now. But it's still going to amount to points. You know what I'm saying? Him, Bill, and Paul George. Like, yeah. So even though they will be, like, I feel like they all have egos. You know what I'm saying? Probably, like you said, Rod, Paul George being the least, but it's just like the Brooklyn situation. Like, I don't think Kyrie and KD are the best fit, but it's like they're still 2 great scorers, so it's gonna work out regardless. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I see where you're going. It's just weird. I mean, hard, man. I feel like that's a hard dude to play with as well. But he just fly under the radar. Like, we know Russ is hard to play with, but Hard might be a hard dude to play with as well, man. But
I honestly don't think Russ is that hard to play. I think it looks like that to the fan, like from the fan's eye, but I think to the players, they actually love playing with him. Honestly, I think so. Like because I like the Thunder, so everybody that's played for the Thunder, they say he's the best teammate that they've had. You know what I'm saying? So.
Oh yeah, if I ain't gotta waste my energy to get a board to let him get it, like I'm good too.
So,
like
I don't think he's that
energy.
hard to play with. But
Rod, how you ranking them?
Yeah. We can't hear you, right? You on mute, bro.
My fault. So Kenny, you got Bron, Klay, Kristaps Porzingis, Joel Embiid, and who else? And Tatum. Okay, I like that team. I like that team a lot. I don't know how they're gonna fit with Bron, Tatum, and Joel Embiid, because as we already know, Joel and he's already having clashes with the primary ball handler on his team right now. You know what I'm saying? LeBron's had issues with other people who wants to be the star when they know who he is. You know what I'm saying? And then you got Tatum. I love Tatum, but last year he had the same issue. You know what I'm saying? He wants more to do, and he's not willing to sit in the corner anymore. And I feel like Bron is gonna say, you're gonna sit in the corner now. You know what I'm saying? And then you have Kristaps, and it's just like, come on, dude. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I do like your team. Like you have LeBron. You have LeBron.
That might actually change my list, but my bad. Keep going, Rod. I didn't think about that.
So with that being said, I just had to address that because Kenny has LeBron James, probably arguably the GOAT. So I'm gonna go me first, and then DeBear, what's your team real quick? Just run them off real quick for me.
I got Trae Young, Russell Westbrook, Giannis, Montrezl Harrell, and Karl Anthony Towns.
Not bad. And then Cam, you got who you got real quick?
PG. I got Harden, Bradley Beal, Paul George, Ben Simmons, Anthony Davis.
I'm gonna go me, Kenny, Cam, DeMere. I don't. Who's at your four, DeMere?
Montrezl Harrell.
I don't think he's gonna do enough for you. You know what I'm saying? Because with Cat being the defender he is, you need Montrezl to be the defender down there. You know what I'm saying? And he is a good defender, but I don't think he can anchor your defense. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I agree if we were like actually setting this up for like a whole season, but based off the teams that y'all got, I mean, come on, man. Cam has been Simmons before, dog.
He's gonna pull you guys' fours out there, like out of the paint.
I don't know if he's gonna pull anybody out of it.
Because he's not pulling nobody on offense. But like he got Ben at the four. So who you said Kenny George is Porzingis, right? He's too slow. Who's yours, Rod?
Bam.
That would probably be his only challenge. And then as far as center-wise, I mean, y'all all got me there because like I said before I even picked him, he plays no defense. But I'm going to space my team out because I'm going to let Giannis do what Giannis has been doing, like I currently said. And as we can all see, Giannis has beat some of the best teams going crazy. You know what I'm saying? And then a developing Trae Young, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, he plays like Steph. That's why I feel like my team is so high. But, like, I think I want to reorganize mine based on the statement that you made about Kenny's team because, having those guys come out of their realm or come out of their, like, true basketball self, I guess you could say, that honestly changed my opinion on his team. But, I mean, I respect me being 4 on yours. I respect that.
Appreciate that, bro. There's no hard feelings. It's just I'm just looking at
it's wrong. Like,
one thing I will give your team, Demir, is that y'all have length. You know what I'm saying? Besides Trae Young, you know what I'm saying? Besides Trae Young, you do have a lot of length on your team. You know what I'm saying? With Giannis being at your 3, that's like, yeah, man, that would be tough on our team. You know what I'm saying? Because Kenny, you got Tatum at your 3, right? You got Kawhi, which I'm not saying like Giannis is just miles better than these guys, even though he probably is. but it's just his length would give those guys problem. And then Paul George, even though all those guys I just said are pretty lengthy, they not Giannis. You know what I'm saying? So
right, yeah.
That's one thing I will give you. Man.
I just sought out to try to get a good balance of offense and defense. So Giannis is not the best shooter, but he's pretty hard to stop driving. Trae Young, we all see what he can do behind the arc and driving and playmaking. Like I said, Karl Anthony Towns, he's actually pretty good offensively. And Montrezl Harrell, he's not top tier, but he knows what to do when he gets the ball in the paint. You know what I'm saying? He has some footwork and some moves down there, some hooks and stuff. So yeah, I was just looking for a good source of offense and defense, guys that are gonna go out there and try, man. But
I'm gonna have to reconsider there. Like, just think about it, because you do have Giannis. Like, your team, I feel like your team could go for a lot of points, bro. Like, you have a lot of people that can just go for 40. Like, you know what I'm saying, at any given moment. And you have Giannis, and he can hold down the defense, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying, he's 7 foot, can guard 1 through 5. I think he does. I think he plays the center sometimes he plays the point. So I don't know, bro. You know what I'm saying? Who's your 3, Cam?
PG.
I don't know, man. I might have to reconsider because that Giannis makes a difference. You know what I'm saying? I just wish you didn't have Trez, bro. Like, if you didn't have somebody other than Trez.
Yeah.
Bro, I honestly think he is super underrated. And this is like watching, like, even this season alone, bro, like, he buys into his role and he knows what to do when he's on the floor. And I think his offense, like, because we all know he's going to defend, but I think his offense is, like, super underrated. But the way I looked at it when I did my picks is, like how you just said, Giannis can guard to 1 through 5, but I'm only need him to really help out Trae Young if he has to. And I kind of got Trez to help out Cat, because Cat has the length, so he's not going to get completely beat up. But then that's where Trez comes around with the help defense. So I think y'all are really underestimating my man Trez, but I'm gonna stick with him, man. I think y'all underestimate my boy.
No, you have a point. Trez is a dog, bro. But I think his role that he plays now is what's perfect for him. Like, that 6-man dog, come off the bench, give you bursts of defense, bursts of offense, can run the pick and roll. But as your 4, as your second best defender in your lineup, probably, do you really believe in that?
I do. Hold on, that might be a toss-up too, because Russ plays some defense. He can't guard all positions, but Russ he plays some defense, man.
Yeah,
he's crafty down there.
Kenny, you haven't said yours, right? Your rankings.
No, I was letting you guys. I'm waiting. I'm here.
Oh no, go ahead.
But my order is, I'm not gonna just say 1, 2, 3, 4, but I am gonna say that, but I'm gonna break it down.
Okay.
So number 1, I have my team, and it's by far. No, honestly, I'll explain later. But myself is number 1. I had a hard time figuring out number 2 and 3, and I leaned towards. I gave Rodney my number 2, is because of Curry and Dame in that backcourt, and then Rodney has Leonard to guard somebody like a Giannis. We've seen what he did last year against Giannis. So he got Curry, Dame, Leonard to guard whoever. Like, he can guard LeBron or whatever. He can slow him down. You know what I mean? He got Rudy protect the rim and Bam, and he has plenty of shooting. So I put Rodney at my 2. Demir, I put him at my 3, which I was thinking about putting him at my 2 at first, and then the shooting. So and his shooting and his backcourt is kind of small. Demir's backcourt is very small. You got Trae Young at the 1. We're gonna post him. We're gonna beat him up. You got Westbrook at the 2. To be honest, that's a small 2 for my team. That is. Then you got Giannis. You got Harrell and Towns. I mean, Harrell plays good defense. But there's levels. I mean, if you really think about it, he's really a 6'9" center that plays hard. He won't be able to guard Anthony Davis. He won't be able to guard Joel Embiid. Can he guard Jokic? You know, whatever his name is. Can he guard Joker? You know what I'm saying? So he really his defense, he plays hard, but just because you play hard don't mean you all that. So he wouldn't be able to guard Embiid. And then Towns wouldn't be able to guard Embiid. And then, like I said, I don't think Demir has much shooting. But I still put Demir at my 3 because of the fit. He doesn't have the best players, but I put him 3 because of the fit. Cam, you have better players than Demir. But as far as fit, Harden and Simmons, because Harden is going to dribble, shoot. That's what he's going to do. So if you leave Simmons in the corner, he might as well not even be out there.
Mm-hmm.
So pretty much Simmons is just going to be chilling while Harden dribbles. So that's why I put you last, Cam. But Harden and George, they're better players than Demir's players, but the fit is not good at all. And the reason I put myself one, and I know what y'all are saying with Tatum and stuff, he wants to score, and I guess you can say he's selfish or whatever, he takes a lot of shots. That's because usually when he plays, he feels like he's the best player on the team. So he feels like he should take the most shots. If he played with LeBron, he knows what time it is. So he'll understand that he's not getting 20 shots a game. And to be honest, LeBron doesn't mind if he gets 20 shots a game. LeBron likes to swing it. LeBron doesn't mind getting 15 points, 13 assists, and 8 boards. So LeBron will find Tatum. Or you can just give it to Tatum. He doesn't need LeBron to fight him. He can get his own buckets. And then 2, you give LeBron Klay. You see how LeBron got KCP in them looking? So LeBron's going to find Klay. Porzingis stretch the floor. LeBron, Klay, Tatum, Porzingis, Zoel. My 1 through 5, I got the only team out of us that 1 through 5 can shoot. All of y'all got one person on the team that can't shoot. Simmons can't shoot. Rodney, who you got that can't shoot? You got 2 that can't shoot. Rudy and Bam can't shoot. Damir, Giannis can't shoot. Russell can't shoot. Can Harold shoot? No. So based off shooting, I just feel like my 1 through 5 can shoot, and I don't see why y'all don't think Tatum would be able to play with LeBron. Like when you play with better players, you learn how to play better because you know you have to play right because you're playing with LeBron James. So you have to adjust, Tatum. LeBron doesn't have to adjust. He's LeBron James. He's the best player in the NBA. I think we all know that. So they adjust to him. And then I'm just trying to think with LeBron, when they double LeBron, kick the Klay. Good. Kick the Porzingis. Good. Or we can go ahead and beat you up. I can just give it to Joel to beat Towns up if I want to. I just don't see how I'm not number 1, but that's how I feel.
All right.
Well, we can my fault, Rod. Hold up. We can all pretty much break down how our team would fit. Like the way you said Simmons chilling in the corner. As a coach, I wouldn't tell. I would on offense, Simmons would play more of the center role on my offensive end. You know what I'm saying? The AD would be in the corner. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like we all can coach and, like, you know what I'm saying, say how our team would fit. Because in that sense, Simmons would fit if we're having him on the low post. If I run some plays for him to get the ball in the low post, you know what I'm saying, against y'all 4s. You get what I'm saying? So, like Simmons against Harold in the low post, he has so many options. No, I know he can't shoot, but when he get the low post, he can face up. He can hit a mid-range. You know what I'm saying? He can drive past him. He get a close range. Let me change. Not a deep mid-range. He can hit a close range shot. You know what I'm saying? So Simmons at my 4 on offense, he would play more of the center role. AD in the corner. You got Harden, you got Bill, you got George on the wings. You know what I'm saying? So I know it seems like my team doesn't fit, and I even said they don't fit perfectly. I know they don't fit like a glove, but with the right coaching, you know what I'm saying, my team, we gonna make it do what it do. You feel me? So yeah, that's just the case for my team. But what was you about to say, Rob? My fault. You on mute too.
Highly underrated at this moment. But to rebuttal to you, Kenny, you say that I agree that you report to LeBron when you join LeBron. I 100% agree. He's arguably the best player ever. I don't think that, but I mean, he's one of the greatest basketball players I've ever seen. But we've seen players, I wouldn't say be great, but be very good at where they are. And then when they join LeBron, is like who is this? For example, George Hill can't make free throws. What are you doing? Why are you on the court if you can't make a free throw? It's free. Kyle Korver, you got the 3-point record. You give it LeBron, you can't make one. Top of the key, wide open. Kevin Love, I mean, he wasn't terrible, but I mean, look at him now. So it's the LeBron effect is real, and I do believe that if you put Tatum out there just expecting him to sit in the corner, you will not get the same production that you would get out of him that he's currently giving the Boston Celtics right now. And I think with Roz saying that earlier, I think that's why I switched you and Rod. So Roz now be the first team in my ranking, and you will drop the third. LeBron, he, like I just said, he's one of the greatest players ever. But another thing Rob pointed out earlier that I was thinking about, your spacing. You have, you got one good shooter. Tatum isn't the best, so you got a lot of people that can't shoot really either. I mean, Joel, he can hit one. Porzingis can hit two, one. I mean,
that's what I was gonna say.
But are they really great shooters? I mean, I got
the best shooting team. I have the best shooting team. It's not close.
That may be arguable.
I don't agree with that.
Arguable.
You can't say that. Like, for example, my team can shoot well. We have one person that can't shoot at all, but
it brings it down a lot. When you have a 60, that brings it down a lot. I don't have nobody under a 75 shooting.
Are you sure?
Are we sure about that?
Yeah.
You think Joel Embiid shoots over a 75 3-pointer?
Who, Joel Embiid?
Yes.
I mean, I don't know his percentages, but when I see him, he makes threes, yeah.
I don't believe in Kristaps. Well, Kristaps can hit threes, don't get me wrong, but I don't believe him as a shooter. You know what I'm saying?
I agree to that statement.
I just feel like on y'all team, for you, example, Demir, far shooting. I feel like with Giannis, I can give him space, and I can depend on him to miss a shot. I've seen him airball free throws in a row. I've seen him do that.
Did you watch the Lakers game this season?
I've seen him. What you say?
Did you watch the Lakers game this season? He can turn it on. He can turn it on.
You tell him to shoot. Like, as a coach, you say force him to shoot. You don't say that for Klay. You don't say that to Porzingis. You don't want them to shoot. So
no. I do say that to Porzingis. You're right. I don't say it to Klay. I would not be scared if Porzingis threw up a three. No, I would not be scared.
Well, that's good because we'll live with him. But you got Giannis. I think we know he's not a great 3-point shooter. I think we know. Russell.
Well, I don't think Demir is saying that his team is the best.
Yeah, I'm not saying that. And then if you even want to look at it like that, I think Giannis's ability to control the pace and like drive to the hoop like is so high that he doesn't even need a three.
Yeah, but you have two people that are like 63-pointer, Westbrook and
honestly, I would say Westbrook got the best shooting team, Rod, because he has three people that you can't really give space.
Yeah, but he got two that's a 60 as well. That's
what
I'm
I'm saying. 99s.
My team is well rounded. So even though Dame and Curry's 99, he got Rudy and Bam as a 50. That brings it down. Everybody on my team, you know what I'm saying? We don't have any 60. All y'all have 60s. At least one 60.
I don't agree. I think everybody on my team could hit a three.
No, he's like 23%. No.
I think everybody on my team could hit a three.
We know Simmons can, but my other four.
It's about an average. If you average it out, Simmons will bring your 3-pointer down. Bam would bring Rodney's down and Gobert. Westbrook, Demir, that 23%, that would bring it down. Giannis, that would bring it down. And
Westbrook can
people are not going to be shooting. You know what I'm saying? Bam's not going to shoot any threes. Gobert's not going to shoot any threes. They don't have to. I have two of the – I probably arguably have the two – well, you have Klay, but I have two arguably of the best shooters in the league. And then I have Kawhi Leonard.
You got the best. You definitely got the deepest range. That's why I put you as number 2. You got Curry and Dame. They got the longest range in the NBA. But when you got LeBron, bro, you know what I'm saying? It make up.
You have one shooter that scares me. That it's like, hold on, we cannot let him get over.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Thompson. Jason Tatum is your second best shooter, and he's a good shooter. Don't get me wrong, shooting like 39 on a lot of threes off the dribble. Yeah. But he's not somebody that terrifies me from 3-land or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? And then after that, just a bunch of people like, I don't mind shooting. I don't mind Joel shooting.
Not to cut you off, one dead-eye shooter with, in my opinion, with the best passer in the NBA. In my opinion. So I agree. I put that in my factor as well. Trae Young's not the best floor general. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no. Obviously he's not the best. But he might be
I'm just saying, you give LeBron one of the best shooters in the NBA. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That can be something that's good.
Well, regardless, I think our teams, nobody's team is, like you said, by far. I think all of our teams are pretty close, you know what I'm saying? And like, you know what I'm saying? We all are near each other. Like, for example, I don't think any one of these teams would be a favorite to win the championship. Like, if this was actually a league or something, I don't think we could say anybody's team is a favorite to win. You know what I'm saying? So
I don't feel like no team would take my team to Game 7. I wouldn't say any sweeps or nothing. Nah, I'm not gonna OD, but no team would get this team.
I don't know, because I don't know how many points your team is putting up. Like they are.
You gotta factor in. Klay has his off nights.
You have a slow team.
Everybody has a slow. I mean, he doesn't make every three. I'm just saying.
No, even on his own night, I don't know. I've seen him get like I've seen him get like 61 points with dribbling the ball.
I do believe in Klay. I believe in Klay.
Yeah,
but
that LeBron and Klay, that's a deadly combo right there. I ain't even gonna lie. But them other three.
What's your top 5, dog? What you got, dog?
But we will talk about this all night. But we gotta move on. Before we end the show, I wanted to talk to y'all about the ESPN top 5. Did y'all see that?
I did.
Yeah, just run it down real quick for everybody.
If I'm not mistaken, I think it was Jordan at the 1. Well, not at the 1, but Jordan at number 1. It was LeBron at 2. Then it was I think it was Bill Russell. Or no, matter of fact, I think it was Magic. Let me make sure real quick. Let me make sure for y'all.
LeBron was 2. I think Michael Jordan was 1.
LeBron, Kareem, Bill, Magic.
Okay, yeah, okay. Kareem was 3, Bill Russell, and then Magic is what you said, Rob?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, what do y'all think about? I wanted to get y'all opinions on that.
Blasphemous.
Say it again. Who was at the 3 again?
Kareem was number 3.
Kareem. And then the 4?
Bill Russell.
Bill, then 5.
Magic Johnson.
I mean, I don't have a problem. I mean, to be honest, I know about Kareem Skyhook, but to be honest, I ain't never really watched basketball about
Right, yeah. That was kind of my opinion too. Like, it's hard. I'm sorry to cut you off. It's hard to do it because we know about Bill Russell, but we don't know for real.
It's conflicting because it's like we don't know like 100%, but it's like that dude got 11 rings, and it's hard to just dismiss that. Even I don't care how many teams was in the league, who was in the league, he has 11 of them things. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And you have to give people credit for their time too as well. So it is hard, but I just don't want us to disrespect the older players.
Right? Yeah. What you think, Damian?
Well, I definitely can't respect a top 5 list without Kobe Bryant and Shaquille O'Neal being in it. But I do agree to the recent statements that I didn't really watch any of the older players, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I wish they would have, like, a generational top 5. But just based on the one that they did drop, I would have to disagree because I think those 2 players that I just named have to be in it if you're, if you're really discussing basketball.
Yeah. I pretty much agree with what all y'all said, you know what I'm saying? It's hard. I can't give you my top 5 right now because I'd actually have to sit down and think about it, but I know this isn't it. So, yeah, I don't know, man.
Their
top 2 is absolutely correct.
Right, yeah. The top 2 is correct. But, yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to see what y'all thought about that before we ended the show, man. But
what do you think,
yeah,
Ken?
I don't even want to speak on Kareem and Bill Russell, but it just really depends on what type of player you would like to start your team with. It just depends on the mindset that you want. But I would go with LeBron based on the fact that I feel like you put him on any team, they making the playoffs. Any team. Come on the Hornets, whatever you want. I just feel like with Jordan, he needs a lot more help. He doesn't get 10 assists? Does he get 10 rebounds? You know? Can he guard 1 through 4 like LeBron? Can he? I don't think so. So, you know what I'm just saying? He's not more versatile than LeBron. He does
all those questions you just asked, not to cut you off, my bad. I think if you ask Jordan to do those things, he can do it. I think I'm not a big, like, you know, fact or stat checker, like, you know, the analyst on ESPN, but I think there was a time frame where Jordan actually was asked to play point guard. And I think he averaged like double-digit assists. I think one game he had like 19, if I'm not mistaken. Y'all can call me out if I'm wrong, but
it was like
my memory serves me correct. Yeah, I mean 5 games, but that's like he can do it if you want him to. And then Jordan obviously wasn't a slouch defensively. I'm not saying he was going to beat up Olajuwon, but he was going to be a body down there. But I do 100% agree with you that you put LeBron in any organization and they go from, you know, a non-playoff team to a playoff team. But I feel like sometimes that's like looked upon too much, because then we get out of a realm of, oh, we almost got it, to being a winner. And you can look at LeBron's record and see that I don't want to disrespect him, because like I said earlier, he is like one of the greatest basketball players I've ever seen. But I feel like when it comes to LeBron, winning is overlooked. And at the end of this day, that's the ultimate goal. And I guess that's why I don't agree with the 1 and 2 being absolutely correct, because I think Kobe being in that mix, they're interchangeable. Like if you say LeBron, Mike, Kobe, Kobe, Mike, LeBron, etc., you know what I'm saying? But that's just how I look at it. Excuse me.
I agree. I feel like we put too much in. Can you get 10 assists or 12 assists and triple doubles and stuff? You don't have to do that to win. Like, well, Kobe didn't have to average a whole bunch of rebounds, a whole bunch of assists. Curry didn't have to average a whole bunch of assists, a whole bunch of rebounds. Kawhi didn't have to do that. That's not something you have to do in order to win. And I feel like the way LeBron plays has warped people's mind into thinking, oh, if you can't do everything, then you can't be the best. And I don't think it's like that. It's about what you can. Excuse me. You don't have to, but can you? You know what I'm saying? I think that's what honestly matters. What do you need to do to win? And if you don't need the average 10 assists, then why do it? If you can get 40 and 5, why not, and still win?
Yeah. Well, it's an age-old argument that will be argued for years on to come. So, you know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna never. we can talk about this all night, because y'all know I like LeBron too. So I could go crazy right now, but we got to wrap up the show. So thank y'all for tuning in to the first episode of the Fourth Quarter Podcast. If you watch it on YouTube, let us know what order you think our teams were. You know what I'm saying? Of course, we know mine was 1, but just let us know. You know what I'm saying? But thank y'all for tuning in, man. We'll be back next week. Peace.
If you vote for me, you get a chance at $10, man. We out.
All right.